me who I could become. Humans are animals of change. We would not be around if we were not so. After all, evolution of the species is determined not by intelligence, strength, or even talent, but it's determined by adaptability, the ability to change in accordance with the environment. Life is all about learning to grow and change. So, I don't know, maybe I could say I like fitness, seafood, music, whatever. But tomorrow, I might like mindless television, white bread, and Justin Bieber. Or not. But regardless, it's foolish to communicate who I am based on superficial characteristics that could change at any given moment in time. But there is one thing that is fundamental to my being. One thing that I will strive to believe in for the rest of my life. I believe in the power of the mind to make myself happy. For some people, faith in a higher power pulls them through the lows of life. Others seek solace in more harmful ways. In my case, optimism is the primary engine to the vehicle of my life. It's easy to get down. Life can be hard. Here's the thing. People change and gold turns green. Those friends that said they'd always be there for you, they stab you in the back. So instead of waiting my happiness, getting that new iPod, or in what people think of me, I seek to derive happiness from myself, and myself only, because that's the only part of my life that's 100% within my control. As Dr. Maya Angelou, author of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, once said, if you don't like something, then change it. And if you can't change it, then change your attitude. Specifically, I found that the attitude that what doesn't kill me is just going to make me stronger. Everything great. Everything great is totally great. But everything hard, everything trying, everything that makes me want to cry myself to sleep at night, that's what's going to make me a better person in the end. And that's what's going to make me stronger. I can succumb to my circumstances, or I can allow them to teach me. Nothing can bring me down unless I personally allow it to. But when that fails, I think to myself that someone out there is always going to have it worse than me. And that makes me realize how lucky I am. Meet Nicholas James Vujicic. Without any warning or medical explanation, he was born with no arms and no legs, save for a misshapen foot-like appendage that he affectionately calls his little chicken drumstick. This man, when he was young, he thought he would never get married. He thought he would never have a job. But through sheer determination and nothing more than a positive attitude, he graduated from university with a double major, started a nonprofit organization, Life Without Limbs, and most importantly, he has a happy and normal life. He's truly the most inspirational man I've ever seen, and he's a prime example that a positive attitude can overcome any barrier, no matter how big or how slight. And hey, if he can do it, so can I. I don't always know what to say when people ask me to tell them about who I am. Sometimes I even fear the instability of my identity, always changing, never stagnant. But I suppose instability isn't so bad. All that matters is that I keep in mind that I and I alone have the power to control my own happiness. I may not always be sure of who I am or who I'm going to become, but if I remember to keep everything in perspective, that will get me through my darkest days. And that will keep me content with who I am, whoever that may be.